Hello, learners. Playing in soil can be so much fun. Digging, building castles, and even making mud pies out of it. The earthy fragrance of soil after the first rain is always refreshing. So, what is soil? In this video, we will dig in the concept of soil and try to understand various aspects related to it. Soil covers most of the land on Earth, making it the skin of our planet. It is the loose upper layer of the Earth's surface. Almost all kinds of plants grow in soil. It can therefore be called essential for life on Earth. Soil is made up of four things: very small pieces of rock containing minerals, water, air, also dead and living things known as organic matter. Soil is formed over a long period of time. It takes thousands of years for just an inch of soil to form. Soil is formed by weathering, that is, breaking down of rocks into small pieces due to the action of air, wind, water, and living beings. These small pieces mix with organic matter and form soil. Now let's dig into the different layers of soil. Soil is made up of multiple layers. The topmost layer is made up of organic matter containing dead and decaying bits of plants and animals. This organic matter is called humus. This layer is rich in nutrients and is very dark in color. The second layer is the topsoil. Topsoil is the part that we dig into when we plant seeds. Most plant roots grow in this layer. Interestingly, it takes at least 100 years to form just 25 cm of topsoil. This layer is also dark in color. The layer under the topsoil is called the subsoil. It is made up of non-living material. It is hard to dig into this layer, and this layer is light in color. The layer under the subsoil is called parent material. It is mostly rock that is slightly weathered. Nothing lives in this layer except for deep roots of some very big trees. The lowest layer is rock. It is often called the bedrock. It is a solid rock layer consisting of unbroken rocks. Soil and earthworms. Earthworms are very good for soil and can be called farmer's best friend. When they move through the soil, nutrients from the top of the soil are brought down and mixed with the soil below. They create tunnels through the soil to allow air and water to reach the roots of the plants. Earthworms also break down the leaves and grass into nutrients that plants can use. When someone picks up a handful of soil, one can feel its texture, how rough or fine it is. On the basis of its texture, there are mainly four types of soil, and these are sand, silt, clay, and loam, which is also known as garden soil. Now let's understand the properties of all these different types of soil. Sand. Sandy soil has large particles. Individual grains of sand can be seen and felt. Sand particles have many small gaps between them. They do not hold water or nutrients very well because these nutrients are easily washed away. Also, sand easily warms up in summer. Silt. Silt particles are medium sized. Silt feels like powder or flour, and individual grains can be seen only with a magnifying glass. Silt holds water and nutrients in adequate quantity. Clay. Clay is usually sticky and has small particles. Individual grains of clay cannot be seen or felt. The particles present in clay are very fine and binds well. It means that there is very little space between them, so it doesn't drain water very well. Also, clay holds adequate nutrients. Loam, which is also known as garden soil. Loam is the best soil for plant growth. It is a combination of sand, silt, and clay. The amount of these three soils in loam determines its texture. Soil has water and air. Soil acts as a sponge to absorb water when it rains and store it for later use. This water in the soil helps plants to grow even when there is no rain for long periods. Between the soil particles, there are pore spaces filled with water and air. Pore space is the amount of gap or open space between soil particles. Pore spaces are formed due to the movements of roots of plants and insects in the soil. When the soil is compacted, that is pressed, or is soaked with water, there is less space of air. Air is a mixture of gases, and oxygen is the most important gas as it lets the plant's roots and soil animals breathe. Soil erosion. Soil erosion is a process of washing or blowing away, either by water or wind, of the top layer of soil. If the soil has eroded, the crops do not grow very well. It is a natural process, but human activities have led to erosion at a very fast pace. All the plant produce that we eat need soils to grow. Soil is not renewable, which means we cannot create new soil easily. So, we must take care of the soil we have. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.